Another day gone, another job done, another sigh of relief as I step into the place I call home. Head on the hook, coat by the door, keys laying where I tossed them, shoes kicked off on the floor. Cold one in hand, bill come take your choice, what number set to mute. It's the end of the week and there's a list of things I wanna do, but then comes a question which always gets under my skin. How was your day? Oh Lord, here we go again. Damn, these social niceties, I know what you're asking, but the answer is not the one I wanna give. You want the real story behind how I got Jim Bob out of there. You wanna hear who won the tennis match I had with the mayor outside City Hall. You wanna hear the events that led up to me making that call. I was only acting in my client's best interest when I argued their defense. That jackass partner of mine called in sick again. I had to pull a triple shift. You're always asking for stories, but never connecting the dots. I wonder if you can see who I really am, 'cause frankly, I think you don't give a damn. You never ask about me or how I truly am. You dust the surface, but only out of social courtesies. You never prod deeper, I think, into what I think you believe. You figured me out even after all these years, but you never bothered to let the genie out of its bottle, let alone set it free. So do you really care about me and what I think? Or are you more interested in the stories I tell? Do you really want to know how I feel? Do you really want to know what's swirling in my mind? Do you want to hear my meandering thoughts or deeper philosophies that's formed with time? Do you really want to know what I think of you in that dress? Do you really want to hear my opinions on politics? Do you honestly want me to decompress and tell you how I really feel? 'Cause I spend my life dealing with these social niceties, and I've got some questions of my own. A day off work, a day without pay, a 4-hour wait for a 10-minute chat with the doctor, then I'm on my way. Those visits always start the same with those damn questions that annoy me to heaven and hell. How have you been? What's going on with you? How do you feel? What's on your mind? I could answer honestly, but damn, these social niceties, where would I start? Where should I begin with getting looked over for that promotion? Because 20 years dedication to the company doesn't amount to a bachelor's degree, or the disaster that was my sister's wedding when a groom showed up at the altar, having already eloped a week before with my boss's son. Brother, don't get me started on how I actually feel, because frankly, I think you don't give a damn. You ask how I'm doing, but not how I truly am. You check my symptoms and treat my wounds, but never get to the cause of my ill. There's no amount of medication or therapy that can cure these kind of wars, because frankly, I'm sick of these social niceties, these questions that don't mean a damn. You dust the surface, but only out of professional courtesies. You never look deeper into how I really feel. You believe you figured me out even after all these years, yet you never bothered to let the genie out of its bottle, let alone set it free. So do you really care about me and what I think? Or are you more interested in your medical career? Do you really want to know how I feel? Do you really want to know what's locked away behind my eyes? Do you want to hear about my conspiracy theories or the problematic philosophies that's been percolating for some time? Do you really want to know what I think of your practice? Do you really want to hear my opinions on crime? Do you honestly want me to decompress and tell you how I really feel? 'Cause I spend my life dealing with these social niceties, and I have some questions of my own. what the world have to say. Some of it makes me smirk, some makes me cringe. Most just give advertisements and bonnet replies, but the more I scroll, the more I learn and understand. The old ways are gone and I'm stuck in the past. The world's going to hell and it's going there fast. A simple offhanded comment now makes the headline news, while the media dismisses mass shooting as a simple accident. People ask, who cares if we tear it down? Who cares if we dig ourselves deeper into debt? Who gives a damn? Well, frankly, I give a damn, because I remember a world that was never on fire, when my nation made me a promise, when thinking wasn't a crime, the day the markets crashed and the towers fell, when kids could just be kids, when everyone could afford a house with a white picket fence, and your character mattered more than the color of your skin. But damn, these social niceties. Damn. 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 Why don't people say what they mean these days? What happened to common sense? Lord, I miss the 19 days.
Osayo everyone, how y'all doing today? I know it's a long intro, but that is the theme song, I would say my theme song for right now, I wrote, called Social Niceties. You can actually listen to it on my YouTube channel. It's basically the theme song for any series I do that I already don't got a theme song to. Or that is not Space Engineers. Or have not played long enough to develop a theme song. But anyways, today we are playing, strangely enough, give me a minute here. I want to see something. Projector output. We're playing a Shadows of Doubt. Or, yeah, Shadows of Doubt. Okay, it is capturing my cursor. Okay. For a moment there, I thought it was not capturing my cursor. So, excuse me, so today's music will be smooth jazz, because why? I've got a freaking migraine again. So I'm going to turn that on right now. We will not be listening to any music in the video game, because it's scratchy as hell half the time, from what I've listened to. But everything else, also some of it's copywritten, and I'm tired of fighting the copyrights for now. No. That is way too upbeat. Okay, come here. Not studio, discover. Nor jazz. Yeah, there we go. Basically lounge. So, what's this game about? So far, it's about me not discovering who's been committing crimes around the city. It's been about me more or less committing crimes around the city. I'm not doing the dead of night, because screw that. Select city, Tarmalar, because that is the de facto city I always go with. Risha Damar, never trust her, even when she's under contract. So game modifiers, we start with an apartment. Permadeath, screw that. Oh, another thing. I'm going to turn on cheats. That way we could actually play a Risha Damar. Film noir. Short-sighted, no. Gambling debt, yes. House arrest, no. Fame and fortune, no. Snail nemesis, no. Rat detective, no. So let's see. Infinite health. You know what? No. Let's turn infinite health off. Invisible player, that. Inaudible player. There we go. Let y'all see what else I have activated. Unlimited hygiene. That just gets annoying. Unlimited heat. That just gets annoying as well. Energy, nourishment, and everything. Continue. Ooh, I do like this one. This track. Loading objects. To let y'all know, this is kind of procedural generated. Kind of RNG. All the buildings are generated randomly. The places randomly. The names are random. Still haven't gotten the golden artichoke back. The golden artichoke heart. Yeah, we'll leave an enable tutorial for y'all. In the late 20th century. Deputy in Text does a pretty good one on WBPL about the intro. Or it goes all gruff and kind of does the joke of it starts coughing like, oh, I had something in my throat, and suddenly their deep gravelly voice is a lot higher and cleaner. The old Bourbon Empire was crushed and crumbled and given away. Well, apparently the United Atlantic States now has its first mega corporation president in history, Starch Cola. And it looks like there's already been a murder. People are running. Nobody in this city runs unless there has been a murder. Or they're late for an important date with death. By the way, the game doesn't generally look like this. This is the film noirs, the black and white. Shadows of Doubt. And automatically, I don't like it. There we go. Smith Building. So, our first case is... Dead broke private deed. And why are we dead broke? Interesting. That is assault. Okay, so somebody assaulted the tin food. Already you got the mind map, which is no psychopath or detective or psychopathic detective is complete without it. So we've assaulted and peppered something. The hammer. All right, we already have a crime, a possible weapon. Interesting indeed. Picked up something. Where are the... Oh, over here. You're telling me whoever lives here does not have fingerprints. Okay, I have fingerprints. I'm going to be doing that a lot. I now live here. Yes, I actually do this on purpose. Ooh, milk. Just to get an inventory of what I have in stock. Just kind of detect what just detect who I am. But I will take that milk. Why do we have that when we don't have a dishwasher? Or why do we have the other one when we don't have a dishwasher? Or are these scouring pads? Oh, those are scouring pads. Okay. Ooh, vent. Okay, so I already like to read. Do I like to cook? Bake? I definitely do not like to do the dishes. Not turning you on. Paperclip, lockpick. Television's a... Television is a, what am I trying to say? Is a, goes without saying. Okay, so I actually do use the bathroom.
Where are you living anyhow?
I do use light switches. Yeah, that can wait. I'm on a more important day, detective's work, trying to detect who the hell I am. Nope. Apparently, I don't own a plunger. And apparently, I do not brush my teeth. But I do floss. Docs are always trying to get you to floss more. It's always important to know who you are before you start knowing who other people are. You wanna know what? This should go with cleaning supplies. And this should too. Okay. I'd ask why am I showering it without any clothes on, but with clothes on, but do you see any clothes?
There's a dead woman downtown with a dozen slugs in her back because she had the bad luck to get into a cab that was meant for you.
You think I don't?
That's a lot better.
Another one, hardly.
So apparently I have an office. How often do I use it?
Listen to me, Gil. You're not the one responsible.
Well, not that door.
Come on. You're coming down to the precinct.
No, I am not.
Okay.
It's the only place that's safe.
And I am an idiot for having an office and using the ceiling light. I'm a frickin' detective, for crying out loud. Desk lamps! Desk lamps! Okay, I do not use my telephone. Why is my... Oh, yeah, that's actually a logical place to put things. I know absolutely no one. Yeah, I use my filing cabinet. Not for there. Not for there. Nope. Well, I do kind of seem to be rather angry at my computer. Oh, excuse me, my micro cruncher. about on the chair? Okay, I do use the chair. I'd say why is the fingerprint there, but my fingerprint should be all over this place. Or should it? And this is why I turned the audio off. Freaking computer. And my intro passes 0000. Oh, Demar. 0000. 0001. Yay! That's not Risha. That's just Risha in this universe. At least I know what I look like. There's really nothing more important there. That's a nice chandelier, but dang nabbit. I do not like overhead lighting. Tempting. Nada. Cleaning spray to keep the cats away. I am an avid reader, though, apparently. And apparently I do like both classical art and modern trashy shit. I gotta see something. Okay, for a moment there I thought that was a shitty wardrobe. So I use this a lot. My personal files. Tenancy agreement. Birth certificate. 1937, I believe. Oh yeah, I didn't print that off. I'm gonna have to go back. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get it warmed up. Literally warmed up.
House, I don't think I like that. Harris. Or what should I call you? Angel.
Spare change. Why would I leave spare change lying around? Why would I even leave these open in my bedroom?
For the parasites. And that's the thing about Fathoms, Duchess. It's a hungry place. So hungry we don't waste a day. Not even a little bitty
Now, which way's out? How often do I leave my apartment? How often do I crawl back in and crawl out? And stagger in? Oh well. Okay, I can get in, get out. Give me the paperclip. So, there was a murder. New kidnapping. In Stevens Heights. Go to City Hall. So are we on 2030? Yeah. Not taking that death trap just right now. Lost pocket watch. -2 and 2. Maybe cases. Okay. Nada. So... don't know anything about them, but what we need to do is go to City Hall. Now I'm right here on Carnation Heights. I think City Hall's here. Pilot route. Pilot route, plot route. They're kind of the same things, but in different context. Wimps. Must be a rat. You can tell City Hall by the columns outside. Okay, cancel. Ooh, hello. Automatically, I want like 2 code breakers. Thankful. Nah. Nope. Nope. I wanted to go over here. Forgot that's not how you do it in this game. I wanted to come over here. That was a. I need to pull. Need to get closer. Pull my desk closer. Okay, Stevens Heights, ground floor. I don't want to auto travel. The Jade Admiral. I like how they put the M and the I together. Woo! Right here. So 501. Going up. That means 15th floor. In this damn death trap. Keep your hands, arms, finger digits, and appendages within the carriage at all times. They may come off. And then you may find yourself being somebody else for Private D. Trust me, I'm a Private D. 501. 501. I want to make sure there are no chimeras. Usually not this high up, because this is basically a, the higher you are... Ooh. Size 5. Don't know yet. Okay, we already got type Bs. Okay, that's... we don't need this. Time to do a sneaky sneak. Type C's, type B's, B. So they crawl in too, huh? Dude, nice flooring. Ah, crap. You wanna know what? Screw this. I'm invisible. automatically, I want to say it's him. Bouquet. Wanna know what? I was over here when he did that. It just adds to the decoration. Now that's mood lighting. So I'm gonna say C is the counterpart here. Why is there a code breaker in here? That's why there's a sync disk in here. We'll come back for that. Size 6 heels. And people can, this time in tenderness, reckons it might be a covert headhunt for someone of the big court. Let's sleep. Starting to notice. Ooh, that is definitely. Let's go blue. Look, I'm trying to inspect the boot. Are you going to go to bed? For Jefferson Fisher. Passcode. Come on. Somebody takes beta blockers, but those things are everywhere. Take fingerprints. Get in. Yeah, right. Inspect. So he's type B over here. I'd like to get rid of this. What size are your feet? Search unknown citizen. Oh well, we'll find out who he is. Another sync disk. No, I want to just hit X. Calligraphy. Type C, tape. Hello, baby. I wonder if he'll miss these. That doesn't seem important. And he wouldn't hide up his porn tape, of course. Why hide it when you're both into it? She just broke up with him and didn't want to, or separated and didn't want to go through the entire divorce process. Steven's height. Private and confidential. Employee contract. I'm going to say that's Jefferson Frazier. electrician. Okay. That would go up here. Tenancy agreement. Putting that up there. Tenancy agreement for him. Jefferson Frazier, I'm thinking that's him. Surveillance. Building supervisor. Here's the thing. Okay. So I'm not too sure about the size 5 boot. Because that's actually kind of a common size. Size 6. Size 5. Okay. Birth control. So they actually are boinking. Smogs, Project Stevens Height. Just put this over here with the rest of the papers. That could be cause, but there hasn't been a murder. Toothpaste, soap. I'd ask who keeps soap there, but I do. Give you some privacy. Seems like every house has a hammer or 3. I know mine has at least 5. They're not much television watchers. Lucky cat, Manekineko. so Secret admirer? Du Bois Elliott Genetics. I'll just put that over there. Yeah, you can look all you want. You won't see me.
Thanks, Gil. There's a dead woman downtown with a dozen slugs in her back because she had the
Kitchen.
cab that was meant for you.
Did not want that.
You think I don't know that? Another one, Harvey.
And you think drowning yourself in rye is gonna bring her back? Listen to me, Gil. You're not the one responsible for this. Come on. You coming?
Yeah, that's Fraser, Flowers, linking those two.
Down to the precinct.
No, I am not.
Oh, yes.
You are not being filed. Just actually, yes, you are being followed. Hey, where was that one at? Passcode. Here we go. There, and actually, it may be related to let's do that. Blue. Passcodes. Can get rid of this. Don't think it has anything to do with that. Don't know the shoe sizes though, so I can't rule anything out on those. Tenant for that goes to there. I'm gonna move the, no, actually just keep it surrounded over here. Now where was that electricians? Blue, there we go. That links that. Business card, no, that's not being followed. Employment contract, business card. This can go over here. I want to move these down over here. I'm just going to get rid of this. I put this up here for fun, but now it's starting to get all cluttered. Okay. Warehouse. That. Sync disks for reasons. Free milk. Dude, why aren't you paying? You're better off just paying the ransom.
My grandpappy, he always said things were better in the olden days. And when it comes to bourbon, I think he was right.
Did she do it herself?
His casket.
You have 6 hours. Rodriguez Tower. That's basically in a high alert.
Oak for
Okay.
of the past. Old new bourbon. Let's roll back the clock.
Separate bedrooms. Or guest bedroom? Yeah. Or her bedroom. Or his bedroom.
Sorry? Afraid to tell me how much you're selling it to the dynasties for? Or afraid to tell me what Angel Harris is paying you to act as a fence? Why, I don't know what you you'll have to excuse me.
Y'all don't got a computer?
New rejuvenation clinic opening soon. Customers by nomination only.
That is
Your local LGEN representative.
weird.
Find out more.
Y'all don't got a cruncher.
I'll make this easy for you. You got a record beauty
That is extremely weird.
Would touch you for any position an inch above the cutter. Am I on the right track?
You wanna know what? I'm gonna frisk him.
Stumbled upon a swag job. Easy enough. Turn the condo over and scrap. Only when you saw the place
Okay, there we go.
changed. It was real nice, wasn't it? 28 floors up. All that rosewood and gold trim. Got you
So, whoops. Not leaving without at least a sync disk. Now, what does a sync disk do? You'll find out. That'll be useful. Veronica Perez. Just use the code breaker. Email. Not interested. Not interested. Lillian Clark. Sales records. Cola. Seems to pass a the Kosi was actually a high dollar day. Surveillance. So Sundays are a no-go. Okay, Atlas Streer, he's the bartender. So, nothing here. X. When I said dead broke, I literally meant dead. And I get a feeling trespassing, potential crime, breaking in, theft, vandalism, trespassing. Yeah. Don't really care. I'm gonna need some more code breakers. Going around locking things. You can zoom in and zoom out. Okay, that's even better. Search the trash. That's the one thing I did not do up there. Dang that, but I need code breakers. Code breakers. Inventory capacity, hell yeah. So... I was going to say, okay, who let off that shot? Vault warehouse. Let's go get some chicken. Thanks a lot. Anything unusual? No, don't think so. You know this person. Can't help you. Not enough info to help. Okay. Give me chicken. And give me coffee. Chicken. Now to find a sync clinic. I am here. Nope. And drink me coffee. Had me chicken, now me coffee. Ah, upgrades. I think I'll take this one. More appetite or carry more shit? Carry more shit. Too bright! City Hall to get a code cracker or two. Dude, they're closed. Maybe need the password. Wait a minute. Dang nabbit. Still got that synth milk. Two code crackers. And I'll take some lockpicks. Their place was back here. I'm not auto traveling. Do 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 do. A case of maybes. Yeah, illegal activities. rather high number. Hello. Ooh, violin. That's pretty good. Briefcase. Yeah, partying. Look, she's already dead. We were in surgery a whole day. And it said 6 hours, and we spent more than 6 hours messing around. Echelon zone. You put it, hit the code breaker right in there. Thanks. Thanks. Ooh, time to search through the trash. Nope. Is there a... I'm gonna say, is there one like on this street? Nope. Lillian's. Nice name for a bar. Who says I'm following you? Crazy woman. cold. Dang nabbit! No inventory size! Well, I'm uninstalling this. Not doing this. You can screw that. Because people will distrust me more. More capacity! No, I'll leave the other one over there for right now. So... where does she work? By 1 a.m. It's not happening. Last passing, yeah. So she's kind of a seamstress or whatever. Yeah, you don't see me anymore. Code breaker. Personal lockers. I have to go get some code breaker. No. Printing? No. Weavers. I'm gonna have to go get some code breakers. Unless I can look in some files and find some clues. Into an apartment. No personnel. Employees only. Oh, let me out, let me out! Yeah, cough's right. So... metal wire... I need an employee file. Which would be in there, and I need a code breaker. to City Hall. Wait, seriously? Needless doors for needless reasons. That one's not even on milk crates. Two, three, four. I think there's a leak there. Noodle. That may be important. Ah, pneumatic tubes. There should be more pneumatic tubes. Spectacles. Well, I notice a lot of people wear glasses here, so that's not unusual, but... Smog admin. Plants mailing list. High blood pressure problem. Okay, she's got high blood pressure. That fish one's all everywhere. Tubes. You know what? Let's just go collect the ransom. Would mean dropping that. Okay, back to City Hall. And honestly, unlimited money. This is getting annoying. Because honestly, she's not getting rescued that early. Briefcase. Handcuffs. Yeah, I'm just going to drop it. So much as I love me code breakers. And a truncheon. Where's a good payphone at? Mine. Ooh, payphone. Y'all, most of y'all probably don't know what a payphone is. I had a devil of a time learning these. Okay, so... No, here, briefcase. One, two. Dial. Eight, 7-0-6-9-8-7. 0-7-6-9-8-7. Leave, then call. And you couldn't take him with you. No, I'm gonna auto travel. Like I'm a dork. I don't know how doors work. Well, I did not realize. Rain detail being like that would do it like that. Woo, that was chunky. In the basement. Are we talking B1 or B2? Yeah, have you seen her? Yeah. What's your name? Okay. Got your voice print. Why is nobody allowed in here? Ew, hello. What's in here? View call logs. Stevens Heights. Incoming, outgoing. What about incoming to... $15. $15.03. $14.01. Well, there's 14. Steve 101, 1001. 1101, 1102. Stevens Heights, Stevens Heights. About outgoing. Okay, that's... okay. Hmm. 1501. What about outgoing to 1501? Okay, that's 404 Stevens Heights. Unusual. 2 phone calls. Maybe 1404. Three. Kelly Heights. Let's check 404. Fathom Zone, okay. $14.04. Okay, right there. Twice and one, twice. That is strange. Marius Tower. When was that other one made? One, two, right around. Okay, so. Nope. Let's go to 1404. I mean 404. Don't know when I'm quitting though. Two. Okay, just get the key. Size 12. 5. Curious. 12. Smoky. Size 7. Size, is that 2 or I think that's size 11. Type in. Executive manager. Don't know if that's important or not. Actually, it kind of maybe is. Ah, milk fridge. Dang nabbit. This person lives here, or people, do like sports and like to work out. Not big on television, though. Okay, the fields. Who am I looking for? Employment contract. Tenancy agreement. Somebody else. Bank statements. Limited. Paperclip. Okay. Nope.
Something to say about that one. The distinguished left-hander sends it flying, and it's out. And the next player is up to the plate. A high-handed Debbie lob to bring the jack down 8.5 meters from the plate. No score. That brings the game to a close with an offset with a defending chance. The starch cooler Sugarbirds do it again. Join us again tomorrow here in the good old Gemstone.
usually idiots enough to write it down. I want to know what's in the safe, but I don't know, is it? Look, you tripped on your own clothes, and you're probably drunk. Dang nabbit! Size 7. Don't mind me, ladies. I'm just being nosy. One 934. One of those types. Remember, always sign out. And when you're done with the computer, shut it off. 1934. That is actually rather reasonable. To put the passcode in your safe. Too bad. I was going to say too bad you're going to take that, but I'm not going to take that. Two. Now, why would there be a message between 404? That don't make no sense. Unless it was a wrong number, which I doubt. Want to know what? Screw it. Oh. Do they mean down here? You want to know what? I'm just going to throw it down here. Trenchant briefcase. And then I'm going to call. Right, no phone. Dang nabbit, no phone. Wrong one. So I'm getting tired of this case. No phone. I'm gonna have to use somebody else's phone. Nice place you got here, actually. Okay, where's that ransom? Nope. Nope. Warehouse, nope. 870698. Leave it in a bag in the basement. In a bag. Well, I got the money. They're not saying down really in the actual lower basement. Right? I really don't want to go down there. Yeah, I already got the telephone records. Do I need any paper clips? Nope. Oh well. Look, I'm looking for a bag. I say, ooh, paperclip. Yeah, probably down here. Crap. Gonna have to look for a frickin' bag. Yeah, trespassing. Don't freaking care. The water doesn't even slosh around. I must be dead. This city does suck the soul right out. So suck the soul and life right out of you. important about in here? Dang, come out the wrong way. And paperclip. Those things break so easily. Think. I'm not good at thinking. Actually, I'm pretty good at thinking. Most of the time, I just don't want to. So, screw that. So you, I'm gonna pull over here. Still don't know the finger type. He's type B. Bouquet does that. The Vault Warehouse. Size 6. Voice, don't know. 4 to 6 estimated. So I'm going to put this over here. Okay. Notice. Okay, so genetics, don't think I need that. Building supervisor. I am going to have to find the surveillance room. First things first. Sync discs! Because she's more or less dead. Or he, or whatever. And my code breaker back. That he so nicely and graciously... Oh, itchy. Put into the safe. Strange. Code breaker's not there. Must have it on him. Okay. So, I can surmise. Let's... Kidnapper. Kidnapper did not enter the house. Or else security system have has detected them. Of third party. Sorry. No third part. Messing with her mail. Oh, that's even worse. Head of HR. Here, have some money. Head of HR. Hey, something I missed. Hmm. So. Hey, stop doing that. Jefferson, Yeshua, yep. Is he being headhunted by genetics? Or... No, I'm gonna put this back over here. I know I took it off, but... Floor manager. Missed that one. You are not being followed. Let's check the address book again. Okay. 202. Aha, Noah. So she is in... Bathroom again. Hmm. Well, folks, right now I'm a bit stumped. Let's go and install some sync disks. And then I'm going to call it quits. No code breakers. Actually, review. Amazing buttocks right there. That was some amazing. That's some genes right there. Hook me up, Doc. Oh, more likely to share information for free. Can't upgrade. Actually, I go into more bathrooms than usual. Bathrooms are more accessible. I'm not doing this one. This one just no. Oh. Let's just delete that. And confirm. Gonna have to sort this out a bit more now that I know I can zoom out. Ooh, that's a pretty that's not bad of a mind map. Ooh, maybe cases dead broke private D. Yeah. Move that over here. So, folks, I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to say, where is that? There it is. Thanks for tuning in, but this is the end of today's episode. I don't feel like going through the spiel, so catch you on the bounce. Later.